By the age of 35, literally no man's gonna want you.
Dating a drug dealer, I felt more feminine than I ever felt in my life.
One of the best boyfriends I've ever had was a D dealer.
I like drug dealers.
Light skin is more beautiful than tan skin, and I beg to differ.
Agree that men should be the one to pay on the first date?
For me, I beg to disagree. You should share together whatever the expenses you might actually spend for that night.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you're getting my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this one.
You're gonna expire before the age of 25. By the age of 35, literally no man's gonna want you.
You're right about that.
Let's talk about why this is the biggest load of BS. So my mutual Cecilia Regina, who I'm tagging below, is doing a series this week on how when it comes to the wealthiest men in the world, older women are the prize.
3 levels of leftover women in Chinese. Level 1, 剩女 means leftover woman over 30, not married. Level 2, 圣斗士 means leftover warrior over 35, not married. Level 3, 必胜客 means unescapable leftover woman over 40, not married.
And I'd just like to add some more examples to this conversation. So one of the examples that Cecilia gave was Jeff Bezos, who's arguably the wealthiest man in the world. And his current fiance, Lauren Sanchez, who's 53. Dr. Moyo, who was 50 when she married her billionaire husband. Melody Hobson, who was 44 when she married her billionaire husband, George Lucas. So far, what do we have in common?
剩女, which means leftover women.
Intelligence, drive, and success. I'd also like to add Amal Clooney, who was 36 years old when she married actor George Clooney. Serena Williams.
She's a stunning woman that are in a whole nother tax bracket that can place themselves in those circles. Other women don't qualify. You don't qualify. Are you in those circles? Do all you see is uber rich men? A lot of times those women come from money themselves.
Williams was 36 when she married her Reddit co-founder and billionaire husband, Alexis Ohanian. Now, if we're talking about the highest echelons of society, you want to get down to royalty? No further than Princess Angela of Liechtenstein. She literally married Prince Maximilian of Liechtenstein when she was 41 years old. 41 people! And she did not give birth to Prince Alphonse until she was 42 years old. She met Prince Maximilian at a party because she was in the right circles.
It's delusional.
She was a highly accomplished fashion designer. She went to Parsons, and she was in the right rooms. And even more famously, we have Meghan Markle, who was 36 when she married Prince Harry, and didn't have Prince Archie until she was 37. When it comes to success, a lot of these people didn't meet until their mid-30s at the earliest, once they started to reap the benefits of their years of work. All these women are highly accomplished, intelligent women who stand on their own. So when society is saying that women expire at a certain age, ask yourself, does society have it together? Is society doing so great?
Listen, I'm not going to tell any woman not to sustain an income, but to wait. Now, this is the thing. Don't just hit 20 years old and have 5, 6 babies. That's immature. But also, don't wait until you're 40 and not be married to anything. Same thing with having babies, right? Not be married to anything, just be chasing your career. You will lead a whole bunch of women to doom, straight into winter. And trust me, a lot of women don't want to face winter. They want a man by their side to make sure they're comfy. They say they'll choose the bear, but when times get hard, they're calling a man.
And this is something else I stand firm on and 10 toes down on. If a man is not going to put his life on the line, meaning cover you spiritually, financially, physically, everything, then do not put your life and your body on the line to have his child. I don't think men who don't desire marriage should have children. And I say this because men want, and again, not God-fearing, not the secure ones. I'm talking about the insecure ones. A lot of men want the perks of legacy, of children, of kids having their last name, and they did nothing to work for it. So don't be bamboozled. Just wait, be patient. And I know it's harder out here and it's a whole different time. A lot of people don't desire marriage, but I think it's because we're giving them all the perks without them having to work for all the perks. So if you want to be married, just hold out. I know it's hard. I know it could take a long time, but it's worth it.
A lot of women won't be getting married in the West because look what's been happening. Look what's happening right now with women. I want this, I want this, I want that, I want that. Now the women that matter and the women that put in that work, that reciprocate, that show a man, I want to be here. I showed a video a couple of videos ago where the woman in Germany said, I don't want a man to just pay for my things. I want him to know I want to do something for him. I can't take that. You can't be one of those women saying, provide, provide, provide. You have to be one of those women like the woman in Germany that are saying, I want to show him what I can do for him too. I want to do this too. See, when a woman's doing that, a man just might say, hey, look, I got one here. But if you not dealing with men that are searching for marriage, right? And that's not one of the questions you ask. Do you want marriage? Do you see me as wife material? Ask that. The guy says no, keep it moving. I know it may be hard, but sometimes you just might have to keep it moving. But if you got a good man, you may want to wait around because it's crazy. Nowadays, you never know when you'll find another one. And a lot of women are being trapped by that. But with the way divorces are, I understand why the guys are trapping a woman like that because they don't want to take that risk. But let me get into the next one.
Dating a drug dealer, I felt more feminine than I ever felt in my life. The best gifts I ever had in my life. I felt the most feminine with a drug dealer. You're young, the risk is worth that reward for you, but as you age and get older, you realize you can get that excitement from doing other things. We're being totally honest, drug dealers are more romantically, they know women.
Look what it says here. Facts. One of the best boyfriends I've ever had was a D dealer.
This is such a stone cold pack of weirdos, and I'm so proud.
He was so sweet. I like a man with an edge who can protect me. Facts. Daddy issue part is so on point. And all of these women are from where? The community. Like, men don't see this and say, I hate y'all. We don't think that. We're thinking, we love y'all. But this is proof. It says it here, comments don't lie. What's wrong with y'all? Really? What's the issue? Like, why all the degeneracy? Why do you prove that you're one of the most degenerate women on the face of the earth? And then who else do we have that follows behind you? You see white women a lot of times, right? That act black. And what do? They follow the same path. And there's other women too in other communities too that do it. I'm not going to say it's all black women, but it's mostly who? Who has the most incarcerated of all? A lot of women you guys seen back in the day, or even now. Facts. Best boyfriends I ever had was D-Diller. This is sad.
Women, because they get a lot of women, so they know women.
I like drug dealers. I like scammers. A 9-to-5. I don't even work a 9-to-5.
What's your type?
I like drug dealers, dark skin.
She like drug dealers and scammers, y'all.
They gotta have money.
A 9-to-5 guy or a perk-head drug dealer with money. Perkhead. A perkhead drug dealer with money. Perk drug dealer with money. I'm with the perkhead with the money. A drug dealer. I like drug dealers. How bad is the perk addiction?
Making progress.
You ever heard of the term nice guys finish last? Well, we all know who will always be in first place. These are the types of conversations that panders, simps.
Yeah, man, this is wild, but this is what's happening. And this is exactly why guys know for sure they need to get up. Or not even just that, right? Guys need to figure out, how can I place myself in a position to move across these waters? Because guys turn around and say, I don't want to live here no more. Like how they got the song, Don't Want to Be a Player by Big Pun. I don't want to live here no more. I don't want to live here no more. Well, I'm not doing good with that, but still, that's how guys are feeling, and that's why guys are leaving. Let me get into the next one.
Sweet, what's up guys? Today we're going to be talking about Alice Bailey and how she's impacted the world today. Now, Alice Bailey was an English woman who moved to America. She was a part of the Philosophical Society alongside Madame Blavatsky. And later, she had an encounter that would change the world we live in today. Alice Bailey in 1919 had an encounter with what she calls a spiritual master, which asked her to telepathically dictate his teachings. After this, she went on to write 19 books, with her saying that she channeled her spiritual master in all 19 of them. So as Alice Bailey continues her teaching, she stumbles upon a 10-point plan. These will improve the world and make it better.
And guys, I've reviewed this before, but I had to show this again for you guys. This is a 10-point plan, which is what? The 10 Commandments. Watch this.
Better. Now you can see this is straight demonic, and this spiritual master that I talked about before is number 1, take God, prayer out of schools.
So take God and prayer out of schools. What have they done? They've taken God and prayer out of the schools. Now ask yourself, why is there a plan to take God out of the schools? And then look at the war we got going on. Let me play it.
Number 2, reduce parental authority over the children and break communication between parent and child.
They've done.
Destroy the Judeo-Christian family structure.
And look what it shows. Christ, an umbrella over the husband. The husband's job, protect, lead the family, provide for the family. Right under that is the wife. Comfort, teach, nurture. So a woman is supposed to be under a man. That's the natural order from God. And then the children love parents, obey parents. That's what their job is to do. Love parents and obey their parents. And this is the biblical order of family.
And promote sexual promiscuity. Number 4, make abortion legal, build clinics for abortion to free people of unnecessary fears. Number 5, make divorce easy and legal and free people from the concept of marriage for life.
And look what they've done right now, right? In the West, women are getting divorced like that, and they're saying women are the leaders of homes, right? They're saying women have the most homes. Why is that? What's happening with divorce?
Number 6, make homosexuality an alternative lifestyle.
That's been done.
Number 7, debase art and make it mad.
Yep.
Number 8.
That's been done. Even look at the Olympics with everything being done, and then you see they had a big vigil after that inside Olympic Square, but this is being done, and they're doing it now more than ever.
Use the media to promote and change the mindsets. 9, create an interfaith movement by promoting other faiths to be a part with Christianity.
Now look, interfaith movement. What are they pushing? You see that at the top? What is it showing? The Pope with Muslims, with Buddhists, with everyone. They're pushing all of these different things, right? And think about it. Who was all of the popes slaughtering before? They were slaughtering who? They were slaughtering Christians. So they're doing this, they're promoting other faiths to be at par with Christianity, to have the interfaith, to hush Christianity.
And number 10, get governments to make this all law and get the church to endorse these changes.
And that's what's going to happen soon. That hasn't happened yet. That's going to be the final draw.
Sweet, so hopefully you realize that every single point that I just listed that was written in the 1920s has already been fulfilled. And that's because the United Nations and the world governments are the ones that are pushing this demonic agenda. I want to make a clear link before I go. Now, Alice Bailey had a publishing company called Lucifer Publishing Company. I know, the name's blatant enough. Still around today, just under a different name, Lucis Trust. And who do they financially fund? The United Nations. Alright, God bless guys, have a good one.
That's wild. The writing she wrote and the one who's promoting this, it's all under the United Nations. They even, and guys, this is real. You can look it up. They even have a Vision United Nations you can go and pray to. Who are you praying to? Think about that.
We're going to talk about having dark skin.
Yes. Colorism.
Colorism in the Filipino community. Colorism among the Filipino community and among Asian community, we're considered like bad. Like this is just bad. You cannot be dark. Like the more see-through you are, the more revered you are. And it's a big deal.
It is. I mean, it stop you from getting things like jobs, you know?
Why Filipinos don't like tan skin. This is a segment, or well, like spin-off kind of thing, off of the Filipino Standards of Beauty. If you haven't watched it already, the Filipino Standards of Beauty basically states that light skin is more beautiful than tan skin, and I beg to differ.
God, this is a known thing in the Philippines for a while. They want bright and white is right. That's the way it is. The only thing that can change it is, like, for instance, the past Miss Universe that's going to represent the Philippines is going to be black. So that will change it. That will change a lot because they're going to say, wow, this beautiful black girl has made it. Then you see other guys like, what's the guy's name? That black Filipino guy that's in the NBA, Jalen Green, right? Things like that. And also guys are over here, Paso Bros, putting in work impressing Filipinas. There's some Filipinas that want black men too. And guys are here trying to make that happen.
Joy, I have a very big concern. I'm going out with my Filipino date.
Wow, exciting.
And she's taking me to karaoke bar. And I'm very scared that I don't know how to sing.
Sandia, you are not there to sing. You are there to listen to her to sing. You're just there to pay the bills. She's inviting you because she wants to impress you.
Oh, so I don't have to sing?
No, you don't have to. But do you want to sing?
Yeah, I would love to.
Can you give me sample?
Yeah. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I believe I can fly.
Oh, well, that's nice. Yes, it's okay. You can, if this is how you sing, then it's good. That means you are zero competition for her. She'll be okay with that one, yeah.
Huh? What?
Yeah, guys, just look. I think that was a comedy skit, but this Indian guy got him a Filipina, and yeah, this Indian guy got a Filipina. That happens. It's wild, man. Like everybody comes out here and finds a Filipina. Same thing happens in Thailand. Everybody's going out there and finding a Thai woman because guys want to experience what happens in the Philippines. Guys want to experience that Filipina love, that collect to the bone, and guys are coming out here and finding it because there are tons of Filipina out here that, believe it or not, are NBSB, and they're looking. Sometimes they're online. You got to avoid the scammers, but you can find them. You come out here, you can find them. Maybe harder because a lot of them are trying to get locked down as well. So you come out here, see the ones in the street, and they're taken. But let me get into the next video.
You guys agree that men should be the one to pay on the first date?
For me, I beg to disagree because it should be both of you, whoever has the means. It should.
This is a Filipino man saying he disagrees on paying on the first date. A lot of guys overseas, and I disagree. Listen to what he says after. Listen to this.
Be you should share together whatever the expenses you might actually spend for that night.
So
and I think that's so sweet.
So sweet, right?
Yeah.
He's already in his drizzle movement. No, I think you should share, and whoever has the money should pay because you should share. It's all about sharing. Sharing is caring. It's a lot of difference, night and day, from what guys are used to. They're not getting that over here. I did an interview too before with a Filipina that showed guys aren't offering to pay my dates. This is why I love foreigners. This is why. And more guys want to come over here because it don't cost much to be out here and to pay for a woman's date. Like, so you take a woman on a date, it may cost what, $4? Yes, it's night and day, guys. That's a decent date out here. And guys want to figure that out because they already know.
This is the way.
Passport, bro. Passport. No. It's definitely more to life than dealing with any woman that's not like that.
We have other options.